Buying health insurance can be one of the most frustrating choices that many of us have to face, particularly if we don't work for a big corporation that offers corporate insurance options. That's about 60 million people that work for small businesses and find it difficult to understand their health insurance options. Maybe you're one of these people, scrambling around, scratching your head, trying to figure out how to buy health insurance. It can be difficult to understand the options and what it might cost you. In this video, I plan to show you how to shop for true major medical health insurance so that you don't waste a bunch of time. Also, you might find that the cost doesn't make sense to you and that you're just going to wing it and go without health insurance coverage. In either case, you can walk away with a better understanding. My name is Cesar De La Cerda, and I'm a licensed insurance and investment professional, and I've been an advisor for 20 years. I've helped thousands in the US, and I hope that I can help you. If you like this information, please like, subscribe, and share this content with friends and family. Let's talk about the challenges and the things that you need to know so that you don't waste any time. I'm going to address the following. First, the key features of traditional major medical health insurance. 2, factors that drive the cost of health insurance. 3, what the premium tax credit is and how it applies to you. 4, I'll show you an example how to shop for a plan right inside this video. So let's just jump right in and find out what exactly true major medical health insurance is. True individual medical health insurance offers a deductible, which is a portion that you have to pay for services provided. This can range anywhere from $0 to $85.50 for 2021. There is also a maximum out of pocket, which is the most that you should have to pay in the event that something major happens to you and you need major medical services. This can range anywhere from $250 to $85.50, again for 2051. Some health insurance plans offer co-payments and fixed costs for medical providers and prescriptions, which can help you manage your expenses and provide for affordability and to access to care when you need it. Now, there are also other plans such as hospital indemnity plans, which I'll cover more in detail in another video, but they're not the same as major medical health insurance. They simply have some features that look and feel like traditional health insurance. In essence, these plans reimburse you for treatment that's covered under the plan. These plans can also be used as a supplement to offset medical costs not covered by traditional major medical health insurance. Now, as part of the ACA or Obamacare program, health insurance carriers have certain things that they must provide to you as a consumer or insured. Things like an annual wellness visit that include testing for early detection of disease or illness. Also, there has to be a network of doctors and other service providers that are included in the plan. Now, this can change from time to time, and it is important for you to communicate with any physicians or providers in the insurance company if there's any changes to this access. Now, this can help you manage unexpected costs for services not covered in the network. Besides the premium, it's important for you to understand what costs you're responsible for, such as exams or lab work that may be ordered. Now, you can certainly try and get a pre-authorization, which would help you get an accurate estimate of what it's going to cost. Okay, great. So what is the health insurance going to cost you? What the medical insurance premium costs will vary on things like your age, use of tobacco, and maybe dependents that you may have enrolled in the plan. Also, the bells and whistles that you want to have. As an example, a lower deductible and a lower max out of pocket would cost you more insurance premium than, say, a higher deductible and a higher max out of pocket. The premium will increase with age, meaning that premium is less when a person is younger, and it will increase when a person is older. Another aspect that can affect the premium is the premium tax credit for those that qualify. Now, you might be able to get access to a cost-saving plan through the ACA Marketplace program or Obamacare with what's called a premium tax credit that can help you offset the cost of the premium. Now, you either qualify for some level of assistance or none at all. To qualify for the premium tax credit, you have to have your income at a certain threshold, which is determined by the federal poverty line. Things that can be taken into consideration will be your household adjusted gross income and the number of dependents that you claim. If you have too much earned income, you won't qualify for the premium tax credit, and you simply just pay the full price of the health insurance. It is important to have an understanding of how the premium tax credit works, and along with your adjusted gross income, which I'll cover next. I find the best way to determine your adjusted gross income for most of you listening is to go back and look at your prior tax year's return, which would be on your 1040 filed with the IRS. If you don't expect any changes to your income, then it's a good bet that your income will stay about the same for the current year. But if your income fluctuates, then it makes sense for you to track this, and the ACA Marketplace will allow you to update your account. If you experience either an increase or a decrease in your income, you will want to update your income information on the exchange to recalculate the premium tax credit. Changes to your income can have two effects. Your premium could go up if you're earning more money, or go down if you're earning less money. You want to be fairly accurate, as in the case that you underestimate your income, which could result in having to pay back a portion of this money. This is what's known as the Access Advance Payment of the PTC. Now, you don't want to have a surprise when you file your tax return and have to pay back money that you thought was free and clear. Now, please stay tuned for some links that could be of great resource. Now, I want to show you how easy it is to shop for health insurance options. I'm going to jump right into an example to kind of help you get an estimate, and if you find a plan, show you how easy it is to apply. Now, I partner with Sherpa, which is a tech company licensed as an insurance agency. As an affiliated licensed agent, I have access to a portal and have access to referrals that apply to the program through me. If you need help, you can always come back for a quick chat. Now, Sherpa has a direct link with the marketplace, so the process is pretty streamlined. Now, you can also go directly to the ACA Marketplace to do the same, but you won't receive support by a licensed professional that can help you in certain situations or answer any questions you might have. They simply help with the enrollment process. So let's just jump right in. Hi, I am Cesar De La Cerda. I'm a licensed insurance agent, founder of My Benefit Pro, and today we're going to go over how to shop for major medical insurance for individuals. I'm going to share a couple of links that you can use. You can go to healthcare.gov to compare plans and apply. Also, Kaiser Family Foundation is a great tool to look at doing a calculation, not sure about your income, maybe you're a high income earner and want to see if you qualify for the premium tax credit. And then Sherpa is the company that I partner with. I'm an affiliated agent with them. You can compare plans in your area. You can apply directly. They have a direct link with healthcare.gov to streamline the process. Also, if you don't qualify for the premium tax credit, you can still buy off exchange. So great platform, because you may not need to go to healthcare.gov if you're not going to need the premium tax credit. So as an affiliate agent, I can track applications for those that apply through my agent referral portal only. The benefit to you is that I can be available to maybe help you with any information that you need, not sure about the plan designs or some of the features and benefits, don't understand the insurance jargon and the networks. I'm here to help you. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these links now. So healthcare.gov is the place that is handling Obamacare and the health insurance platform for individuals that are looking for health insurance. They're the ones that are administering, and they also have the SHOP program for small businesses. So you can come here. There's some key benefits that you have. You can apply through here. The only issue is that there aren't any licensed agents through the platform that are going to help you answer any questions that you have. There's plans throughout the country. You may not understand them. You may not understand the network. And so working with an agent will help you kind of better understand what your options are. Again, great resource for those of you that are comfortable. There's no problem with it, but just wanted to share that information with you. Let's look at Kaiser. So Kaiser is a large, they have an insurance company, but they also have a family foundation that has a lot of great resources that you can look at information. But they have a tool that you can use to get a calculation for the premium tax credit if you qualify for it under the ACA or Affordable Care. And so you can put in your information in here, your state, income, and then you put in the relevant information. And when you submit it, it's going to give you a calculation based on what your circumstances, and it'll tell you whether or not you qualify for a tax credit. So Sherpa is an insurance agency that's licensed. They're a tech company, and so they have a platform that quotes most major insurance carriers that are on the healthcare exchange, true major medical insurance. And so you'll be able to look for plans and apply directly from here. And when you apply, then they have a link that goes to the healthcare.gov so that they communicate if you are applying for on exchange and you're going to get a premium tax credit. Okay, so again, there's premium tax credit, so you're on the exchange, and if you're not going to get the premium tax credit, you don't necessarily need to apply that way. You can apply through Health Sherpa, and you can get an off-exchange insurance product that is directly going to link you with that health insurance, because and the benefit for you is you're not applying for a tax subsidy, and so you don't necessarily need to go that route. So there is a special enrollment period, which is ending August 15th, 2021. That was part of the American Recovery Plan Act. And so anyone can apply for health insurance right now. So let's go ahead and just take a deep dive real quick. I'm going to go ahead and use my office zip code to compare plans, 77056 here in the Houston area. So it doesn't matter what area you are in the country, you're going to be able to do the exact same thing. So what you'll do is you'll put in your age. I'm going to do just a scenario here of 30-year-old male and non-tobacco, not eligible for Medicare, Medicaid, or CHIP or any of those things. Wants to add his wife. We're going to put a 29-year-old, and let's just say that this family needed to add a dependent. You could do so, and we'll just put an age here of 10 years old, non-tobacco. And so now this is the family dynamics here. And you can change this in any scenario, whether you're an individual, you're a couple, or a family, you can play with this. Now, if you're a family of, say, 4, you have a married couple, you have 2 dependents, but because of your income, your dependents may qualify for CHIP or Medicaid or any of those things, some other alternative insurance program for them, then you would only apply for yourself and your spouse. So you would not include them in that calculation. And I'll show you what that looks like. So let's just say, for example, this is a family of 4. We have 3 in here, but maybe there's a child who maybe is in college, or maybe you're divorced and they have coverage somewhere else and they're covering the insurance, and so they don't need to be on there. So again, the reason doesn't really matter. It just, you need to put it in there how many are in your household. So if there are, even though you're applying for 3 or 2, how many people are actually in your household that you're including on your tax report. So now let's just put in a wage. So we're going to use 80,000, both couples work. This is the amount of income that comes in. Really important to understand that this number be accurate. There's another video that I have, if it's not part of this, that you want to make sure that you understand this so that you qualify for the premium tax credit accordingly, so you don't have to return any monies if you underestimate your income. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So as you see here, this family qualifies for a premium tax subsidy of $422. This means that you'll see plans as low as, in this case, $183. So again, you can play with these numbers depending upon what you're looking to do as an individual, as a couple, or as a family. And so now what you're going to do is you're also going to be able to do a couple other things. So how much will your family use? So this is, do you have to go to the doctor? You may not need to go at all. Maybe medium use or high use. And so this is a tool to help you kind of screen plans that might fit your circumstances better. So right now we're just going to go with medium use. Do you have any doctors that you want to look for in this plan? Maybe you know a doctor. So this is a tool to kind of help you look for doctors, specialists, or hospitals. It also has any medication tool, so you can look for medications that you want to make sure are covered under your plan. All right, so we don't need to worry about this here. When you're ready to move forward, you will need to put your email so that you're in the system, and then you can track it, and it makes it easy for me to come back and see what you're seeing as well. So now we're going to skip this for now. So right now, this is going to give us the medium range. These are bronze plans. They're really more starters, kind of gives you some plan details. However, you may want to look at it more broadly. So as you can see here, the highest that the insurance would cost you is $1,900. This is the maximum family deductible. So if in this case there's a family of 3, this is the most that you would pay in a situation where something major happened to all of you, okay? And we're looking at medium price range estimates. These are the carriers that are inside this network or in this area. So it doesn't matter what state you're in or what have you, you'll see which carriers are available to you. And then you can also shop by different type of benefits. This can be covered differently. So this is kind of what a lot of people, there's a lot of features and benefits. And then this one here is more broad benefits. So these plans are more expensive on the gold level. Silver is more moderate. And then there's bronze, it's going to be less expensive. And then we've got catastrophic, where it's very, very inexpensive. You're assuming more risk for the cost if anything happens. And as you can see here, we've got 2 different networks that are being quoted. So you can come in here and then you can kind of like, okay, the silver fit me, and you can see the plans that they start with. And we've got Blue Cross Blue Shield, and you can also come in here and compare a couple of different plans. So we'll compare a few. And just, you can see down here at the bottom where you have compare the 3 plans. It gives you the cost for each one, a quick brief snapshot, and then you'll be able to come up here and then see, okay, here's my monthly premium, here's the deductible, this is my max out of pocket, this is the most that you would have to spend if something major happened to one individual. This is the estimated all-in, this is the EPO. So this is the type of network, HMO, this is an EPO plan. And then if you need to see specialists, if you see under this plan, there's a specialist deductible, or a copayment rather. Copayment, this is the copayment for these services. And then you've got generic drugs. These are the copayments for those generic drugs. And there is emergency room coverage, hospital stay coverage. Now you can also come in here and see more details. So you can see what's called a summary of benefit. And there's a prescription brochure as well, as you see. And you can screen and start looking more in depth as to like what's covered. But the summary of benefits is going to tell you more of what's included, what is important to you in terms of the benefits and the coverage that they're going to provide to you, okay? So hopefully this helps you. This is, pretty important stuff, but this is kind of like the golden book, if you would, of your coverage, that you can always come back, and you should have access to this so that you can see what benefits are covered and how they're covered, very, very broadly speaking. And if you ever need to question anything, there's support details in here as well. Okay, so now let's just say that you find a plan and you're ready to move forward. Then it's very simple to just click on a plan and enroll. Doesn't matter which, you pick the one that you feel like enrolling in. And once you do that, what's going to happen is that it's going to ask you to save your information. If you have questions, there's an online chat. There is a support here during specific times. And then you can put in your email, your phone number if you need to be called for whatever reason. And then you can submit, and then what'll happen is it'll then take you to healthcare.gov. Now again, this is for on-exchange enrollment, meaning that you are going to qualify for a tax subsidy. And as we saw in this example, there was a cost savings and you qualified for it. In a case where you don't qualify, you can do off-exchange, and you would just apply directly and enroll in the coverage. And what you need to keep in mind also is generally the health insurance coverage will start on the first day following your application. So for example, if it is April, then your coverage will start in May. If you apply sometime mid-May, even as soon as the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, it may not start until, say, June. And you have until until August 15th to enroll. So that means that September 1st would be, if you waited till the last minute to enroll, that is the soonest that it would start. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment, reach out directly, and we hope that this helps you. If you like the information, please like, subscribe, or share this information with your friends and families. Have a great day. Thank you.